too, just so we won't watch the whole thing. Here we go.
One of these 456 people survives the longest wins 456 grand.
The first game we're gonna play is Red.
So something right off the bat, look at how many people they've got, okay? Right off of this frame, look at that. That is insane, an insanely high amount of people. And apparently they gave them like transportation, meals, like sleeping quarters for like all these people. Do you guys know how expensive that is right off the bat? Like, you're talking minimum, like, plane tickets, travel, right? Ah, thank you, love THOT. I appreciate that.
We're all just very face cam deprived, especially after the long hair halo reveal.
Ah, thank you. Thank you very much. Love THOT. That's very nice. I'm sure that some of these people live like nearby, right? So they didn't have to give like those people transportation, right? Or airplane tickets. But for people who lived, there was one guy did a video where he talked about he lived far away and they paid for his plane ticket and his like sleeping quarters, right? His hotel. Like, think about that. That's pretty crazy right off the bat. Like, you're already gonna spend like thousands and thousands of dollars just on that. So pretty awesome right off the bat. Also, something you may not have noticed, all of this up here, the blue sky, that's all CG. I mean, it was obvious to me the first time I watched the video, but a lot of people didn't realize that. This is all filmed in a warehouse. He showed videos of them painting it on like his Twitter timeline. But you honestly, it's so well done. So they've got tons of lights, like stage lights, just shining down on it. Isn't that epic? It just looks, yeah, this is all CGI. Do you think they like built a setup and then filmed it on like a bright sunny day? No, this is in a studio or in like a warehouse, I'm guessing. Not a studio, but it's basically, it's in a warehouse. So that's pretty cool. They got CGI. So epic. Yeah. I'll point out something else here in a second.
Green light. And they have 30 minutes to cross the red.
Okay, so one other thing. Do you see... Let me go back a little bit. Hold on. Boop. Here, watch.
The first game we're gonna play is red light.
Boom. Okay, so you see this little statue? I think Mr. Beast said it cost him like $50,000 to build this. They hired somebody to make it. And then they went and I think he sold it to Carl for like $5.
Green light.
At least that's what the one podcast said. But isn't that crazy? I don't know. I don't know if it actually cost him that. Someone made it. There's a whole video of them making this. See this right here, the doll thing? There's a whole video of, if you want to look into it, of the people who made that. Also, speaking of CGI, the amount of people who worked on the CGI for this video, if you watch the video where they're talking about it, is insane. Like, seriously, I'm only barely 14 seconds in the video chat, and just the amount of effort that went into all of the production for this video, the amount of people who worked on this video in and of itself is such a feat, more than more people know. It's just crazy. Absolutely insane. There's a person in comments who has a B-Day. Can you say happy birthday to Rin? Happy birthday, Rin! I hope you have a good one. Thank you for the dono, Cherry Wish. And thank you. That is very kind. You're in a new country without any friends. Well, I hope you are doing well and keep your spirits up, okay? Hi, Bad Boy. Don't pop up, but you're my comfort streamer. Would love to be friends. Thank you, the Gamer Viper. No, I think I saw it. But thank you for the dono. Have some fan art, and I want to send you. Yeah, send it. I love fan art. Send it to me. Supposed to leap, but instead I say to boy you. No, love THOT. But thank you for the dono. Your voice is expressive enough for a reaction channel. Thank you. Yes, I will give you guys long hair reveal. Thank you for that. All right. So right off the bat, this is so impressive. Like, look at how many cameras they have too.
The other side of the huge room.
Oh my gosh. That is so many people. Holy muffin.
Oh,
And as you can see,
I
every
feel so
single
bad
player
for
has a
them.
device strapped to them that
Look.
when they're eliminated, it pops. Chris, you want to have a chance at one?
Red light.
Honestly, if you're gonna get out in the first like round, it's better to be the first person to get out. If you think about it. I mean, that sucks for that person. Now, this is another thing that I just find crazy. How would you even keep track of all the people getting out? Did they have people like watching and just any movement, they would like walk over and like pop that person's button? Like, I just really want to know about like all of the metrics that went into this. That's the thing that like blows my mind.
I know for sure this guy moved. Green light. Red light. Oh, yo, they're dropping. Okay, now some people are getting out.
Oh, that just sucks. Like, being the person who gets out, maybe they have like an app on their phone that they can like push a button to get people's numbers out. I absolutely love it. It's so flipping good. Wait, hey, where'd chat go? Hi, chat. 14. Yes, I know. I was 14 seconds into the video. Thank you, you little muffin heads. Nah. But yeah, the video was insanely expensive. But yeah, the Brawl Stars mobile game. Are you advertising Brawl Stars? Did you actually advertise Brawl Stars, Darth Skylos, little muffin head? Thank you for the donut. Oh my goodness. Or thank you for the message, I guess. All right, let's continue.
For the next red light, right?
Poor guy.
30 people have gotten out so far. If they move right now, they're out. They have to hold this position until we say green light. And I can take all.
Oh, look. All right. Fun little tidbit from one of the videos. They had the oldest person who was competing be number one. So this number one is the oldest person there. Isn't that kind of funny? They apparently from what this one YouTuber said, they purposefully tried to pick some people to kind of match with the show to some degree, as far as like they made the oldest person number one, etc. for some of like the numbers from the show that match up. Isn't that kind of neat?
All the time I want, because we still have
23 minutes. See, this is the thing. They gave them 30 minutes and you think like, oh, they've got so much time. But I think they had so much time because they had so many times where they had to stop and maybe review like who was actually out and pop the numbers, right? Which if you think about it, in the show, they have 5 minutes to get across and they have just guns shooting them if they move. And in this, they've got to manually go and like push the actual buttons. So it's interesting to see all the little tweaks they made to little things just to make it like them able to film it. Because remember, they're taking a TV show, which you can do unlimited takes and spend as much time on a scene, and they're trying to make it an actual competition. So you have to adapt some things to make it like doable, right? Like being able to actually make sure that people got out at a certain point.
3 minutes left.
We should get a green light going. This guy's doing a full squat.
Green light. Green light. Oh, they all stopped. Red light.
Oh.
Oh, I called it.
Ooh. Oh, I caught it. You see how he said that? I think he's got an app of some kind on his phone that he's either messaging someone else to pop a certain number, or maybe he can pop a certain number from his phone. Or maybe it's like a proximity thing. I don't know, but I love it. That's so cool. He's like, oh, I caught it. So they're actually looking for people. But maybe, you know what I would have done? I would have told everybody that it was based on how much you moved. That way they would have purposely tried not to move as much. But maybe they told them that. I don't know. But it's yeah, they probably have a button or an app. It's so cool to like speculate little things like that.
Oh no.
Poor guy.
Okay.
Do it slowly though.
See how she says do it slowly though. That makes me think maybe they thought it was based on motion, right? Or maybe she's just saying that because, you know, push him up slowly because I don't want to, don't want to be seen as moving, right? So it could just be that. Like by someone else.
Okay,
Are you good?
perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Green light.
That's so funny though. Asking Mr. Beast to push your glasses up.
Red light.
Oh,
We're gonna go see who's
I
in the
feel
very
so
back.
bad for
You
that
are in
person.
dead last. What's going on?
I wonder if this person made it.
You literally haven't even moved.
A couple steps.
We'll see if it pans out. Green light. Yellow. Red light. Oh.
So that's a good strategy, keeping your hands in your pockets. But someone else does a better strategy. Someone else, what they did was they grabbed up here, like on their vest. Like you see, like by the number, someone grabbed onto their sweater and held there, which I think is a better strategy. You can see some people are like keeping their arms, like this person right here has their arms like in their armpits kind of. And you see some people doing like this, where they're trying to keep their hands in their pockets. And I'm guessing they're doing that to avoid moving. I don't think it really works for this person.
We got her.
Because they get out. I think you want to keep your hands up higher. So they're like closer to your chest. Do you feel me? Your center of gravity. Just so you can like stop all of your momentum at once. Because if you have them lower, they're kind of dangling. So I think I'll point it out if I see someone doing it.
People to win Squid Game and just say oops. That's a McMuffin.
Thank you, Soren Ghost Blob, for the 10 gifted. Also, hi, happy birthday. If your birthday is December 18th, thank you for the dono. And thank you. Good luck with school, Siren X. Thank you for the dono. Happy birthday, Maddie. Have a happy birthday. Thank you for the dono. Thank you, love THOT. I would not do that. Thank you. Maybe I would. I don't know. Let's go, Rap Face. Thank you for the 10 gifted, Soaring Ghost Blob. I appreciate it. Thank you.
It worked.
Oh, that was diabolical to throw a yellow light out there.
Since
That is
067
kinda
was a big part of the
devious.
show, I'll let you
See,
say
this is
green
what
light.
I'm talking about. Some things they purposefully try to make.
Red light.
That's
No, we
apparently
probably
what
should
someone said in their video, at
Got
least.
As you can see, over 100 people have been eliminated.
That's
Do
crazy.
the honors, Chandler.
Green light.
There's just so many people to manage. Oof. Like, just the coordination for this is so impressive. See, look, more people with their hands in their pockets. I actually think this is an adequate strategy. Like, putting your hands in your pockets, I think works because your pockets are kind of anchored to your hips, right? So if your hands are in your pockets and you're running and you stop, your hands can't really go anywhere because they're in your hip pockets. Whereas if they're on your jacket kind of swings around, meaning your arms will kind of swing around. So I think the pocket hip strategy is better than the pocket jacket strategy. Just a food for thought.
Oh, that was a loud one.
There it is. Hey.
Green light. Red light. Look how close they are to the finish line. It is do or die for most of these people. Everyone look up at the TV. You have 4 minutes and 20
Oof.
seconds left.
Yeah, that's the number.
He
Green light.
just couldn't resist that.
Red light. We have our first 2 finishers over here.
Let's go.
Green light. Red light.
Look, I think that's the same girl who had her hand in her pockets.
All right, we have 5
Who I observed, but maybe not. Maybe just a similar
people across the
hairstyle.
finish line now.
You're all kind of screwed if you don't run faster.
See, they're just telling people that to incentivize them to maybe try and get them out.
Green light. Red light.
Just the coordination to do all this is still amazing.
Only
Oh my gosh.
2 minutes remain.
This is like, I'm just mind boggled by how much effort this took. He just leaves his hat behind.
We have under 1 minute remaining.
Uh-oh.
Time's ticking. Green light. Red light. You have stepped on the line. You are good. You're good. You're good.
Oh, he's got a GoPro. That's cool. Oh no. They get so many people
You're
there.
definitely
Oh.
out. Dude, I knew that was.
Wait a minute. Chat. Look at this guy right here.
It worked. We got him. You're definitely out. Dude, I knew that would work. Green light.
I don't think they caught him. Chat. He moved, but they didn't catch him. Oh, I don't think so. Chat, that would actually, like, could you imagine if you obviously moved, but you managed to, like, get past it? Wait, Fundy's here? Where's Fundy? You're teasing. Funny wasn't actually here, was he? No, I'm gonna look for him. I didn't see him. Interesting. All right.
Dude, I knew that would work. Green light.
Here, hold on, chat. I'm going to change the stream category real quick. What do you call reacting? Reaction? I'll switch it to reaction. Or would just chatting be better? Just chatting. We'll just switch it to just chatting. And we'll change it to reacting to Mr. Beast Squid Game video. I'll change it back once we're done. All right, let's keep going. I'll speed through this part. So basically, they get a lot of people. He was one of the guards. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. So we'll skip to this part. I love all the sets. How they did all the sets, I think is really cool. And I'm glad they weren't afraid to like scale things down. Because you know this is the first time. Here's something interesting. Fun fact for you guys. This is the first time I believe we see the set. In the actual show, you see this set early on. I think if I was them, maybe they purposefully waited till now. Because could you imagine a space big enough to cram in 400 people? Like this set would have had to be a lot bigger. So I think that's smart on them. I don't know if they did that on purpose, or maybe they just determined, maybe they built the set and were like, oh, we can't really fit 400 people in here. But I think they purposefully, did I misspell it? I forgot an A, sorry. Mr. Budge. Leave me alone, okay, chat? I pressed A, I just messed it up. It didn't go through. My keyboard does that sometimes. There we go. All right. But think about that. Isn't that neat?
Holy crap. Congratulations on surviving red light, green light.
Let's go.
So, if you look at this TV, you'll see that only 232 of you survived.
That's
if you
crazy.
look above your head, you'll see the $456,000.
That's so epic. Oh my gosh. It looks like so much money. Oh my goodness.
Competing for. And now let's move on to honeycomb.
In honeycomb, everyone gets a needle and a cookie with a different shape on it. And they have 10 minutes to remove the shape from the cookie. But if they break the shape, they're eliminated.
All right, so everybody,
There's some people in this who they say things like, what do they say? What was it? They said they didn't watch the television show before going and competing on this. And I just cannot believe it. If I was invited to compete in this, I would totally watch the show. Like, just so I knew what games there were. Like, that just seems ridiculous that you wouldn't.
in front of one of these question marks.
Someone says that right here, I think.
Why did you pick this one?
Just like the middle.
Basically, you don't think it's Umbrella. Umbrella, did you even watch Squid Game?
Right there! There it is! Let's go! I love it! Did you even watch Squid Game? And they're like, no. Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you, Soaring Ghost Blob, by the way, for the gifted. Fundy's on the right. He's over here. That's awesome. I just love that.
Shape number 1.
You know, I'm pretty sure they said that was glass, by the way.
Reveal the second symbol.
Yeah, it's glass. You can tell. That's oof.
Look at how hyped they're getting. If I was you, I'd be getting pretty nervous.
No, I would want triangle. Triangle's the best one, not circle. There you go. Okay, so here it is. That's the one. I'll point it out. Okay, I think it's either, I know he had a hat. So it's either that guy or that guy whose video I watched, who was talking about his strategy and whatnot. But these poor guys got the umbrella.
Chris, go for it.
Here we go. Oof. That sucks.
I know Umbrella going home. That's all I got.
We got the circle. Thank God we didn't get the umbrella.
Now,
You look pretty nervous over here.
Even though you got the star, you're the main character.
there
So
we
you
go.
have
4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Start
Let's
the
go.
The challenge is underway. You just hear them all scraping.
That sucks so much. I feel so bad for some
I
people.
was taking it out of the tin, and it just snapped in half.
Let's see it.
You know what I think they did? I think they randomly assigned people to have GoPros on just so they would get that close-up footage. That's what I think. All the people with GoPros are people who were like handpicked. That's what I'm thinking. He's the one without a mask. Where? I don't know if I would have picked Fundy to be a guard, personally. I feel like Fundy is too big of a troll and might troll a little bit. You guys know how Fundy is. So I would have been like, no, you can't be a guard, Fundy. Sorry. Here, let me go back. You said there's someone who has a guard.
I was
Oh,
taking it out of the tin.
poor
and it
muffin
just
head.
snapped in half.
Let's see it.
Where?
Taking it out of.
Hear them all scraping.
I hate my life.
I'm looking.
I was taking it out of the tin, and it just snapped in half.
Let's see it.
I don't see a chat. Did I miss it? Further? 449.
Circle. Thank God we didn't get the umbrella.
You look pretty nervous over here.
I don't see where. Am I missing it? Right there! There's a little muffin head. Look at him. He took his mask off. Wow. Wow, Fundy. Wow.
Go for it.
Wow. Flipping muffin head.
I know umbrella going
Tisk
home.
tisk.
We got the circle. Thank God we didn't get the umbrella.
What a bad muffin head. What a bad muffin
You look
head.
pretty nervous over here.
Can't believe
you
him.
got the star, you're the main character, so you have plot armor. You're
Here,
fine.
we'll skip ahead. But I love this.
Triangle,
What Jimmy doesn't know
Oof.
is I brought a lighter and I'm gonna drop it for somebody.
You notice how they actually make the umbrella easier than in the show? It doesn't have the little hook on the bottom. I bet you they probably tested the shapes, and what they determined was it was probably too difficult, is what I'm guessing, when it was normal. That's what I'm thinking.
What Jimmy doesn't know is I brought a lighter and I'm gonna drop it for somebody.
Sneaky. Oh, was that Fundy? I think we saw Fundy again.
1.5 minutes remaining.
Let's get it, baby. Yeah.
Let's go. See, he's
Oh my
happy.
gosh, this is the first perfect umbrella I've seen.
Oh yeah, easy peasy.
6'7", okay? She passed, she does
There's Chandler.
have plot armor.
Almost there.
So close. 30 seconds.
Oof.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
3, 2, 1, all right. Time is up.
That just sucks. Oh, look. See, you can see a close-up of the tablet. He's got a tablet and it's got a bunch of different numbers on it. So he probably pushes one of those buttons to make it explode. Could you imagine if you got out, you could just be like, brrr, and just press all the buttons and just cause so much chaos? Obviously, that would be rude to do, but it's just kind of a funny thought. Notice how a lot of the people took their masks off. You noticing that? A camera guy, there was another camera guy in the background. I'm thinking what happened is those masks they were wearing were probably very hot. I mean, what they're wearing already seems like it's going to be pretty hot. So they're probably like, hey, I can't breathe. So, or it's just really hot. Yeah, Tariq, he took his mask off, like the face masks. Honestly, wearing that on your head, like, and with the hood, keeping your head covered like that is just going to make your head really hot. So I totally get that. Even though it doesn't fit canonically with like, oh, you never see their face. Obviously, it's a YouTube video. So
And just like that,
look at all the people
all these
out.
players have been eliminated.
Oh
But
my
don't worry, because
gosh.
they're all walking away with $2,000 in cash.
See right there, guys. So that's so much like money, chat. Just on like this video cost so much money to make. It's crazy. The Brawl Stars game helping fund this, like, for the ad, like, that is just crazy. It's just crazy.
142 of you survived honeycomb.
Let's go. Look at all these muffin heads.
If you leave in the next 5 minutes.
I would love to see the metrics on how many of these people had what shapes. I really want to know. Oh, there's a little muffin head. He's standing right there. That's a muffin head. I watched his video on this. He deep dives into a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. Highly recommend checking it out. Can't remember what his name was. Someone I'm sure in the chat knows who this is again. Who was it, chat? I watched his video. He talks about a lot of the behind the scenes. Highly recommend it. It was a good video on the topic. Night Fox, that's it. That's what the name was. Thank you. I could not remember for the life of me. I think it's Night Fox. Definitely recommend it. Go watch his video on it. It's very good. He talks about a lot of the behind the scenes filming stuff.
I'll give you $4,000.
See, now he mentions here they had to get enough people out to make all the teams even.
Let's weed out some of the weak people.
And I'm guessing. There we go. Boop, 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 boop.
Not expecting this many people.
There they go.
And with that, I'm gonna need you all to split up into groups.
So here's the thing, chat. Would you have taken the money at that point? I think I would have. I think I would have taken the money. Knowing what was coming up next, you basically are at a coin toss as to whether you survive or not, right? So right off the bat, 50-50 chance you move on after this, I would have taken the money. Because a lot of what happens next is entirely going to be based down to a lot of luck, right? So I totally would have taken the money. Like, thank you. Eric, what? He needs me? All right, let me see what Eric's saying. Hi, what's up? I am busy. With? Hold on. Eric said, Bad, I need help. I'm asking what's up. Let's see what he needs, chat. Let's see what he needs. We'll come back in a second.
10. We had them form teams because next up is tug of war. This could determine your chance at $500,000.
We needed the strongest people and the smartest people. We have intelligence, skill, and brawn.
We're trying to recruit the biggest people so we can get real strong and pull the rope.
Oh, no girls allowed. Ooh, okay.
I just sent 3 people off. We got 10 now. Let's go. Let's go. Should have taken the $4,000.
I guys, like, I should have taken the $4,000. I've been trying to find this stronghold for ages, and the eye does not actually take me to. Oh, Callahan's helping it. Him. Okay, perfect.
Now have 12 different groups of 10 people.
Okay, so they got 12 teams of 10 people. Let's move on. Okay, so pay attention to this. Chat. Literally, all of this is CGI. Back here. That door, CGI. These walls, CGI. Think only the floor here is actually real.
6. We'll just draw this one.
CGI over there.
Follow me to the bridge.
This shot, all this CGI in the back. Think about that. Actually think about that, chat. Eric responded to me. Yeah, Callahan's helping him. So it's all good. But look at that. All of this. So you see this? These little sets. They built real sets, right? But I'm saying, like, they weren't this high off the ground. So this right here is like probably maybe 4 feet off the ground. So tell me that's not crazy. Like, that's actually really cool. Or however many feet high. But so they weren't like actually really high up in the air. But I'm so glad they showed it this way because it just feels a lot more awesome, right? It looks like they're really high up. Yeah, all this is CGI. Seriously, the people who filmed this or who came up with like the CGI and all that stuff, just insane. They're actually insane. Absolutely awesome. Apparently people did not want to fall in though during this, so they would just let go of the rope once they got like close, which is an oof. Here we go. Notice how they're not tied into the rope, obviously. That's obviously a safety thing. See, this is another thing where watching the show, gives you a big advantage, or would have, because there's apparently a lot of tricks you can do in tug of war, but they may have implemented specific rules to make the tug of war match a little bit more fair, right? I wonder if any of the show, because I feel like some of the tactics during the show wouldn't actually help you that much. Like, for example, the thing where they're like, where they say something like, oh, lean back and just hold on it. If you've seen the show, that's not necessarily always going to be practical in a real tug of war game, right? And so organizing that is going to be really difficult. But I wonder if anyone ever tried to do stuff like that. Kind of interesting. We'll accelerate through. Poor muffin heads.
Congratulations, Team 5, you have all moved on. Team number 2 versus team number 7. They seem happy. Team 7 and 2, head on out.
You keep me alive, we're gonna get the money?
This team's winning, go!
Oh, it's already on right side.
Hey, let's check in on 067. In the show, you won. So let's see if it works here. And Carl, we have 067. You should just lose.
Oh no, give me motivation.
Carl, you muffin head. Oh, that sucks. All right, here, we'll skip through this.
We have no way of rigging it, but 4, 5, 6,
If you haven't,
6, 7 both.
if you haven't seen the video, go watch the whole video. I'm not gonna watch through every scene all the way. It's a video worth watching all the way through. So seriously, go give it a watch through if you haven't. So tug of war was interesting. Now they get here, so here we go. This is where things get really, really interesting.
Go ahead and head on now. Tug of war took us from 120 people down to 60. And remember, only one of
And
these
look,
people...
they removed the beds. That's pretty cool. I love the little attention to detail like that.
$456,000. All right, everybody, we have your attention. As you guys know from Squid Game...
Wait a minute.
$1,000. All right, everybody.
What is that? Why is he holding the light? Chat, are you... What is that light for? What is that? Is it on? I don't even think it's on. Maybe it is on, but what's it for? This little bar thing. I don't know. I don't know what that is. It's got to be for something.
As you guys know from Squid Games, game number 4 is marbles.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know if I'd be cheering, because instead of letting you pick your partner, we're going to make you partner with your best friend.
Let's
Throughout
go.
This entire challenge, we've been monitoring
I love
who you've
this.
been talking to the most, and we're going to make you partner up with them.
And only
That's
one of
awesome.
you can move on.
I
For
love this
example,
little bit.
067 and 431.
Let's go. Let's go. I love that. This is such a nice addition. I love them forcing people to team up with their friends. I think that keeps it more realistic. I love it. I don't know though. I was asking about the light because it's just such a weird thing to use for lighting. That's all I'm pointing out. Leave me alone, you muffin heads. Maybe it gives off, whoops. I made the screen bigger. Sorry about that. Maybe they use it just for like the purple lighting effect. Maybe that's it. Because you see how he's got kind of a purplishness. Maybe it's a special light.
Best friend.
Anyway,
We did our research.
I don't know.
I have to come home to the house we live in at the end of the day. It's gonna be a bit awkward.
Wouldn't be able to do it without you.
We couldn't have done it without each other.
Their best
All right.
friend. 20 marbles lets them move on, but by winning, they eliminate their best friend.
Go ahead and start the
So they do the marble game.
You can play whatever game you want. You need 20 to leave.
A lot of pairs went with marble games that were played in Squid Game.
That's interesting. What do you guys think? I think the best, I mean, it really depends on what your strategy is. I think if I'd been in this, I would have tried to pick a game that was very strategy based or skill based that I would be good at, right? So if you're in this, the last thing you want to do is do something that's luck based, unless you know you're bad at, if you didn't have anything particular that you were good in, I'd be like, oh, let's do something luck based. We just essentially flip a coin for it. But if you had any skills, like maybe you played a lot of sports or something like that, and you had skills with throwing, then I'd try and back, oh, let's play a game that involves maybe throwing the marble at something. You feel me? Anyway, I just think it's interesting how a lot of people did stuff from the show, because that number guessing game is pretty much just luck, right? The odd or even is very much just luck. Sure, there's probably a little bit into reading it, so I don't know.
Odd or even?
If I had to play this game with Skeppy, oh, I would be ruthless. I'd be like, you're going down, Skeppy. But if it was actually like in the show, go on. If it was like, if we were in an actual life or death situation, I would just give Skeppy my marbles. And he would be like, Skip, I could already picture it now. Skip would be like, no, Bad, I'm not going to take your marbles. I'm like, Skeppy, you're taking my marbles. And then he'd be like, no. I'd be like, fine, Skeppy, I'll take your marbles, but can you hold on to this little token and remember me by, right? And then I'd trick him into taking all my marbles. So he'd walk away with all of them, and I'd walk up to like one of the guards and be like, he won, and show them like my empty marble bag, right? And I'd be like, and then that would be it. And then he'd be forced into victory. That's what I would do. That would be my plan, so. Haha, victory for BadBoyHalo.
What? What game are you? We don't know. One marble at a time is going to take you all day.
If you keep talking it right.
And other
Poor Carl. Oh, poor Carl.
groups got creative.
What is this game?
We're throwing it at the bricks, right? If you get the middle one right there, that's 1 point. But if you hit the brick in the behind, then it's 3 points. Everything else is no points until like the clock runs down. Whoever has the most points is the winner.
All right.
What a great strategy. Confuse your opponent so they have no idea what's going on, so they just assume you won. There you go. This person knows what's going on. Props to them.
Well, good luck with your game.
But one group just wanted to
That
get
was
it
the
over
best
with.
strategy in my opinion, right there. That is literally the strategy you go for.
You're doing even odds for all of them. Yo, he looks so intense.
He's got one marble. Sure.
Oh, he got it! Oh my god.
Oof.
Congratulations on winning. I'll see you in the next round.
You're good, buddy. You're good, okay?
Ah, what a sweet little muffin head. Ah, I love it. Ah, this was my favorite moment in the whole flipping thing. The fact that he's like, oh, you're good, buddy. You're good, okay? Oh, I love it. It hurts. Let's watch it again.
Congratulations on winning. I'll see you in the next round.
You're good, buddy. You're good, okay?
Oh, the pain. The pain. Ah. I feel so bad, but it's so great. What a great little moment. I just love it because you can tell he's emotional. You can't help but be emotional. You're competing for tons of money. So you feel really emotional. And to just be like, you know, say that to someone, to be like, hey, you're good. Let him know, hey, keep your spirits up. I think that's great. Absolutely props to,
I'll see you in the next round.
hold on. Props to this little muffin head. I absolutely love that. I think that is so, even when you're in the middle of a situation where you obviously are gonna feel down, right? You looking out for someone who, you know, won the thing and trying to make sure they keep their spirits up, I think is awesome. And I love that. That is so cool. I don't know if they paired these two up because they were friends, because apparently some of the people who got paired up, like, maybe if they didn't have a friend make it that far, right? They just paired people up randomly in certain situations. So maybe these two are friends, maybe they're not. But seriously, I love it. This was such a wholesome moment. I'm so glad it's in the show because that is just like, I love it. And I love his smile. He's just like, you're good, buddy. Ah, I love it. So awesome.
Buddy, you're good, okay?
Ah, what a muffin head.
Sad. It's gonna be okay.
We promised each other we were not gonna like screw each other over. I didn't even know we were gonna be this close.
I'm doing this for my family,
Oof.
but I'm nervous.
Best man's gonna win. Best man win, man.
Best man's gonna win.
Oh, hate it. Oh, so sad, but I love it. Here we go.
Don't look at me.
Oof, 6-7 eliminated.
They want to put 465
Oof, that's like the Uno reverse of the show. I love it.
$1,000 up to a coin flip. You have to make it sound like that, huh?
Nah, force him to do the marble game. That's what I would do. I'd force him to do the marble game. But obviously, you can go outside the boundaries for memes like this because it is kind of interesting. Let's watch the coin flip. I can't remember what happened here.
Tails. It's tails.
Oh no.
I'll give you the honor of eliminating your best friend.
Right there. This is where you just go start spam pressing. You're just like, ba 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 ba. No. Oh my goodness.
It doesn't hurt.
Before I eliminate you, I want to let the viewers know that someone random that subscribes in the next 7 days is getting $10,000. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, okay?
Aw,
Go for it.
I'm already subbed. So I get no money then? I see how it is.
They're so dramatic.
No chance at money?
Subscribe, you can win 10 grand.
What game
Yeah.
are we playing?
I'm seriously, if you have not subscribed to Mr. Beast, highly recommend his channel. I'm sure all of you probably already are subbed to him, but seriously, his channel is amazing. Subscribe to him to see all his epic content. This video apparently took 7 weeks to make, which is crazy. The amount of effort like put into it.
A minute and 15 seconds remain. When that hits 0, if you're in here, you're eliminated.
One more question.
What's up, man?
What do you mean?
You're literally both about to get eliminated. Oh. What was that?
Why'd you do that?
You sure? He has been eliminated. Thank you, sir. I love you, man.
Aww. Aww. Look at that. So watch.
Why'd you do that?
You sure?
He just it looks like he just drops his marble or throws it behind him. And he gets eliminated on purpose.
What do you mean?
You're literally
That's
both about to get eliminated. Oh.
see, he just throws it. You can see the marble go up. I didn't even notice this detail
What do you mean?
in my
You're
first
literally
watching.
both about to get
Boop,
eliminated.
goes up and he loses on purpose. Ugh.
Why'd you do
So sad. So flipping sad. Ugh. Why did you do that? He's like, go on, man. Go on without me. Ugh. It hurts. Poor Muffin Head.
You sure? He has been eliminated. Thank you, sir. I love you, man.
Oh, look. You can see him right there. Look. That's him.
Thank you, sir. I love you, man.
Smart. He's also smart. Watch. Watch before he falls back. Watch his eyes. He's like, oh, wait. Okay, good. Not going to hit my head on a table. And then he's laying right there. That's so flipping funny. Props to that Muffin Head. Smart and classy. Oh, gonna fall back in an epic way. Oh, wait. Don't want a concussion. Okay, I'm good. And there we go. I love it. Let's go. And then boom, they're all out.
The time has hit 0. Everyone in here is eliminated.
Boom.
Congratulations on surviving marbles.
At
Let's
this point in the real
go.
show, there was an all-out brawl to thin the numbers. So instead, we're gonna play Dachi.
You have to use this blue piece of paper to flip that red one on the ground by throwing it. The first 16 of you to flip your red square moves onto glass bridge.
Which is personally my favorite game.
Everyone throw. Brawl Stars.
Who helped fund this video?
So yeah, Brawl Stars helps fund the video. They play Dachi, and then they take the first 16 people, which is interesting. I think it's a good game, especially to do the promo during it. So yep, I won't play through the ad, but yeah, Brawl Stars. Seriously, props to them for they probably got their money's worth for this ad. If you think about it, it's already got 128 million views. So the amount of eyeballs that have seen this ad already is crazy. Like, holy muffin. Bad, why is he noticing every detail? I just now noticed that. I am a very detail-oriented muffin, so I'm noticing all the little details that other people may not have noticed. But, actually, did they? Yeah, it looks like they removed more beds for this scene, I think. But, this is epic. I love it. So they play this. I'll skip ahead. I'm going to skip ahead because we've been watching this for a while. So I'm trying to skip ahead so that we can catch up. Okay, so one other interesting thing. So check this out.
Just filled the room with 16 different mannequins, and here's the
Okay, so here's something interesting. In the show, they order them from 1 to 16.
thing.
But
They're actually in a random order.
they randomly order them, and they're in Korean. Now, the one guy, what was his name? You said his name. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I think it had Fox in it. Someone tell me what it was. He noticed in this that the numbers got more complicated. He believed the higher they went up. So he actually was aiming for this number and then got pushed over somewhere else. He was aiming for a number that looked more complicated. Night Fox, that's it. So Night Fox noticed that in the Korean numbers, the higher they were, he was assuming that they would look more complicated the bigger they were. So he was like, oh, I'll pick a number that looks more complicated. But it really didn't actually matter because of how they forced people to do it in the thing, which you'll see in a second.
The number they get here is what order they have to cross in Glass Bridge.
I don't know if that observation is accurate or not. It's just that's what he said he did. So this little muffin right here, Night Fox. Watch his video. It's really good.
In orderly fashion, you can all go.
Run!
First come, first serve. What'd you get?
Oh, you know what? Did our one muffin head make it? The guy, yeah, wasn't that the guy whose friend let him pass on through or who was like, hey, don't worry about it, buddy? I think that was. Okay, now I need to check. Hold on, everybody. If I don't check this, I'm going to be bummed out. Right there. So 396. Let's see if he managed to make it past that point. Let's check. No. Right. Oh, wait, 398. So yeah, it was 398, not 396. 8 looks kind of like a 6. So 398. Is that an 8? Yeah, I think it's an 8. Let's go. He makes it. All right. Just had to check on that. Let's go. Okay. So here we go. They go and grab the numbers. They each get random numbers, and then we're in the final. So again, all of this down here, CGI. This obviously isn't actually, they're not hovering a million miles above the ground, obviously.
Looks, it is amazing. And bring out the
It looks so cool, though. Seriously, I'm not saying CGI to be like, oh, CGI sucks. I'm saying, wow, CGI, it looks so good. Because when I first watched it, I was like, okay, it has to be CGI. But at the same point, I was like, that's crazy how good it looks.
I can't wait to see the look on their face.
It's just so good.
Oh, what?
Oh my God.
Players, welcome to Glass Bridge. There's 2 platforms you can jump on.
This
one
is so
will
great.
drop you and one will hold you. Start the timer. Begin the challenge.
Okay.
Let's go, girl.
Did they label the correct one?
I'm sticking.
Let's see.
All right, she survived.
Let's go. Okay, so they labeled it
Okay,
correctly.
They are 1 for 1 so far.
In the
All right.
previous,
I'm always
like 10
right.
seconds.
Okay.
I don't
See-
know if I'd listen to Chris.
Chris, this is on you.
Hey, victory.
Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for him. I mean, obviously it's a coin toss, and it's her fault for taking his advice. One way or the other, it doesn't really matter. It's basically bad luck, but that is so flipping funny. Let's go. Ah, I love it. I love it, chat. It's so funny. Now, here's something interesting. So in this, the lower numbers kind of conspire together.
We had our first loss.
And they refuse to go forward until a higher number goes in. So like a lower number will do one, and then they'll be like, okay, a higher number will do the next. So what you end up with, if everybody on your team essentially does one, it essentially, yes, thank you for the donation, Penguin Nitro, thank you for the dono. Thank you. I appreciate it. You are very nice. That is a very generous dono. Thank you for the $25. That is super nice. That was so sweet, but also reminds me of when you played Crab Game and you took the bomb for him and then died. Yeah, I had to help out poor Skeppy. Oh, that little muffin head.
If you're wondering where she just fell, don't worry. There's a giant foam pit down there. She's
Boom.
fine.
She's fine.
Now you know. Now you know left.
Come on, 13 minutes, guys.
Oh.
We now have 3 people on the platform, only 1 out so far.
I'm not moving. I want somebody past 8 to take the next step.
See, That's smart. If you're a lower number, that's what I would do. I would literally, because think about it. Honestly, once you're out there, I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm not going anymore. I jumped, I risked it. I would risk it on one, and then I'd be like, no, someone else go, right? But we'll see if that ends up working for them, okay? Because something you got to keep in mind is you still have to be across the finish line before the time runs out.
I love that, yo. Hey, 3 minutes has gone by. Is anybody willing to go?
So watch.
Clock's ticking. Oh, this line. All right, let's see
Oh,
it.
here goes 10.
Come on, man, you got this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, let's go, 2.
Let's go.
All right. Come on, 2.
No. See, if I was 2, I'd be like, no. Send a different low number up. Let's go in order. Till everybody's going. I would not go if I was him.
All right, bro.
Come on, 4, 5.
Oh my gosh. 2 survives again. Don't go again. That guy has done so many numbers. Literally, 2 is doing so many numbers. I'd be like, no, get some of you muffin heads up. And look, 2 and 10 are just doing so much, or 2.
How many I've gotten? Take the next one.
Exactly.
Guess right. 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, if I'm 2, I'm like, no.
Someone else steps up.
Hey, every second somebody doesn't step up, that's less time you got.
Yeah,
If
I'd be
no
like,
one
all right, I'll
crosses, I
wait.
just keep the money.
All right, 3 went for it.
Oof.
3 just got eliminated. All right, 2. He took the L for you.
Hey, do your thing, 2.
Hey, honestly, hey, 2. If you're 3 for 3, you might as well keep going. Clearly,
Oh,
you're
no.
lucky.
Oh my god.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No pushing, obviously.
Please, come on.
Oof.
2 bit the bullet.
That sucks.
Under 8 minutes. You
Poor
still have a
guy.
ton of ground to cover. Yeah, he's good.
10.
I don't understand why number 10 went in front of everyone. That was dumb.
Come on, buddy.
I agree with that. Oh.
Go to 10, make it again.
What the muffin? See, 10 needs to just wait. I just wait. I bet no.
6 minutes remaining.
10's done so many numbers too. Oof.
Let's
That
salute all the
sucks.
fallen people. All right, continue. Under 5 minutes left. Tons of jumps.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was crazy.
See, again, that's why I think the philosophy of like 10's like, if I'm 10, I'm like, listen, I've done 4 numbers or whatever. Everybody else, get your butts up here, right? Like, I'd be like, I'm not going again, right? I'd be like, someone else go. Like, cause that's crazy. That is seriously. Oh, I keep full screening it. There you go. That is actually crazy, chat. Props to 10 though. I wouldn't have gone.
I don't move, bro. Don't move because I'm not moving, bro.
There you go. See, this guy's smart. I ain't moving either. I'll be like,
They're
no.
refusing to move. Let's see who budges.
I'm pretty good where I'm.
No.
Oh, he got it.
Oh. See, there we go. This is the muffin head who did the all or nothing with that one guy.
What are y'all big numbers? Take a chance.
Under 3 minutes with 4
This is
jumps left.
intense, chat. Watching this is my second time watching it, and still, or second or third. I think third.
Whatever, man. We can all lose. You guys better hurry up. They have 2 minutes. Why are they not rushing?
If you go, I'll take the next ones.
All right, come on. All right, you jumping?
Y'all really got me scared, but hold up, bro. This is a real life decision.
90 seconds. 1.5 minutes.
Come on now, come on. 6.
Jump. Oh, you passed.
I am not moving. This is God.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not moving.
1 minute remaining. 3 jumps, 1 minute.
Oh, this is crazy.
Hey, you guys in the back, if you're not here when it hits 0, you're gone.
All right, I took my leap of faith. No, I'm gonna stay right here.
All right. So now number 7, Night Fox, right? I want to make sure I'm not wrong. Night Fox. You know what he says? There's something interesting that he says. He says he jumps here because he's like, yeah, I felt a lot of pressure. Didn't want to feel responsible for ruining Mr. Beast's video. So he ends up going.
It's just 3.
And he goes. And he falls.
It's just 3.
It's just 3. There's the muffin.
Take a leap of faith. Come on.
You're up. You take it.
I can't jump. They're in my way.
They're all crowded
Oh
on
my
that
gosh.
one.
Hey, 30 seconds.
Go.
30 seconds.
Go, take a leap of faith. Go.
One more
jump.
See, this is crazy.
One more. I already jumped. I'm
They got 20 seconds. Who's gonna be stuck behind?
Right there. Go! Someone go! You're good.
Oh, did you see that?
You're good.
Look at that. All right, he goes. They go it safe, and then everybody else goes. Okay, so he's on the left one, right? Look. Oh, okay. Someone dropped something right there. Look, there's like a part. Maybe one of their jackets or something fell. But look, you see them all jumping, and so it ends right here. And they show later how like these 4 people got out. Let's see what numbers they are. That looks like 16, 8.
Let me come watch the replay.
Oh
I'm gonna play the
no.
footage in slow-mo for the viewers.
Okay,
As you
watch.
can see, the timer is on 0, and there were 4 people still clearly on the platforms when the timer hit 0. The 4 people were 16, 8, 13, and 5.
Oh no. 5 is our muffin head, I think. 398.
All right, so the 4 losers, can you jump off?
Yep.
Just jump.
Oh, that
You're
sucks.
You're eliminated.
Feel
You're
bad for
eliminated.
him.
Get out of here. Thank you for coming out.
That's the way the muffin crumbles, though. Hey, there you go. That one guy who moved up to the beginning and did the last one, they made it. Yeah. Oh, well.
And all of you are moving on to the
Let's
final
go.
game. There can be the $456,000.
That is crazy.
Let's go. Congratulations on making it to the top 6. To celebrate, we made you all steak dinners. Now, unlike the show, this isn't a real knife. This is plastic. But you do have steak. Everyone make sure you eat up so you have plenty of energy for this final game.
I'm thinking about winning all of that money right now. I'm gonna probably give most of it to my family, friends.
That money's coming home with me, giving 100K straight to my mama. I'm feeling great, just blessed to be here.
I'm gonna pull through. I'm definitely donating about 10,000 to Team C's, which all of you should if you have the means.
I won't fold under no pressure. I'm not worried about none of these files. Ain't nobody got nothing on me, so I'm good.
You want to just go settle this with the final game? Let's do it. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Welcome to the final game of.
So, having competed in tournaments for cash prizes, I can tell you guys the pressure when you're this close to a big cash prize or something like that, and even tournaments without cash prizes, the amount of pressure, right, is insane. Okay? And so every single one of these people has to be so nervous. Like literally they're just like it's super stressful, right? Your emotions are super high and you're just like, oh man, you're so stressed out. And you can see it. You can see it. They all look so stressed.
Games. So I think you guys can piece together what we're about to play.
Musical chairs.
Musical chairs. Yeah. Let's test my hypothesis.
Oh,
Raise
neat.
your hand if
They put down the Squid Games, even though they didn't play it, they put down the little Squid Game pattern. That is cool. I love that little bit of detail there. What a neat little thing to do. Even though they're not playing that and they're playing musical chairs. That's kind of neat.
If you know how to play Squid Game. Exactly. That's why we're doing musical chairs instead, because we're not Korean. Start circling. Start the music. Carl, you can stop it whenever you want. Carl, do.
To be fair, I think the reason why you would do this outside of doing the actual Squid Game. Yeah, I won Minecraft Monday, which there was a lot of pressure with that. But I'm telling you, the reason why, okay, this is very, what's the word? Why I think they probably did this instead of Squid Game is because Squid Game is a very physical game, right? So obviously you're not going to do that in a competition where you don't want the risk of someone getting hurt. Someone could obviously get hurt. So this, I think I saw some people commenting about why didn't they actually just teach them and then have them do it? Well, you don't want people to get hurt, right? It's for a YouTube video, not for, it's not an actual death game. People need to keep that in mind. Anyway.
Do not look. Chris, don't look. Carl isn't looking, so we can't be biased. All right, let's see what happens.
Oof.
Oh, he got it.
I got more, man.
Yeah,
Watch his expression. So watch 4, 5, 6. his expression. This is how, it's so funny. This reminds me so much of playing musical chairs as a kid. Watch his face when he sits down. Okay, just watch his expression. So I'll just describe it. So like, he's like, all right, I'm going in, gonna sit down, but watch, he gets immediately, he goes, and even though he's competing for the chair, he puts on this face of like stone cold, just serious. And he's like, nope, I was already here. I don't know what you're talking about. This is my chair. What? Oh, someone's trying to sit in my chair? Watch, just watch. Ready?
Oh, he got it.
Did you see it? Just for a, like, you just see it for a split second. Here, I'll pause it. Look, he's just looking straight ahead, totally calm. Everything, all of his emotions right now that he is exuding on his face are just trying to say to people, nope, I have this chair. I have nothing to worry about because I have this chair. It's absolutely hilarious. I remember doing that when I was a kid playing musical chairs. Okay? I literally remember it. What? Someone clipped what? Lol, Carl, I clipped it. What, Pog Memer? What? Carl, not Carl? What are we talking about? Chat, what are you talking about? Carl, no, it's Carl. Wait, what? The only Carl I know is a horse. What are we talking about? Oh, someone said Carl? Oh, okay. Thank you for the donos and the subs, by the way. By the way, if anyone wants to use their subs, their Prime subs, feel free to. But anyway, so what's so funny here is this little muffin right here. The subtitles say Carl. Oh, the subtitles. Okay.
See what happens. It look whenever you want.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
The music.
That's so funny how they say that, yeah.
Looking, so we can't be biased. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, he got it.
So again, his expression is exactly how I remember playing as a kid. You try and look calm, like, oh, I'm not worried because I actually have the chair. So I just thought that was funny. Nice little observation.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
I'm
man.
sorry about that.
I love it. And he did have more, to be fair. So,
Bring the coffin over here. Hop on in the coffin.
They
He
carry
has
them out in a
officially been
coffin.
eliminated
That's
in
so
5
sad.
remain. This chair is now gone.
Here we go.
Carl, start the music.
The poor chair.
Okay.
I want one of those chairs. I wonder if you can get one. I'd love to have one. Mr. Beast, send me one of these chairs. I want one. They probably gave them all away. Maybe they gave them to these muffin heads. I don't know. I'm just kidding, by the way. But that would be cool to have that chair. That's a nice little piece of history, chat. If you think about that, so much of what they built for this set is just going to be torn down. I wonder if they'll keep any of it.
Hold on, no more moving.
Oh.
Come over here, Tariq.
Oh, no, he gets up. Oh.
Nah, he had it. He had
He is honest. Oh my gosh. And while
An
they're
honest little muffin. Poor little muffin.
play the music. Okay. The music has
So you can
begun.
tell they're all super nervous.
$456,000.
Oh, that is just, listen.
Okay. The music has begun. $456,000.
He almost fell into it right there.
It's about to happen at any second.
Oh, man.
Oh, you said.
Oh,
No,
He
wait.
said early. He said
oh, this gotta hurt.
Early. Carl did not stop.
Oh no. And look, it still says Carl with a C. Carl, you gotta get on this. Oh man.
Stop the music.
I think we're using the closed captions though. We're probably using the default, I'm guessing. No, I actually think we're using, oh my gosh. Guys, we're using the regular subtitles. The ones they put in, not the auto-generated ones. And it's saying Carl with a C. Man, they gotta fix that. I can't believe it.
Bring out the coffin. I'm gonna have to pop it. Man, that's
Tisk,
such a
tisk.
sad way
Oh.
to go out.
It was a great journey.
Poor muffin head. I feel
fun.
bad for
Hop on
him.
in the coffin. All right,
That
now you can't
sucks.
say this is
And now he's in
scripted.
the coffin.
Good
All right,
luck.
we got 3 memers left. Here we go.
Music has started. 3 people, 2 chairs, 1 must go. Oh. Keep it moving. No, you gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving.
Oh no.
They were against me. They were against me, bro.
My God.
They plotted on me.
You have been eliminated. Open up the coffin.
That
Thank you
sucks.
for coming out, man.
No problem.
And you're gone.
At the start of this video, we had 456 people, and now we're down to these two. Yeah! Okay. I'm
Here
gonna
we
take
go.
this chair right here. You guys gotta keep moving the entire time. No stopping
See,
and hovering.
This is the most stressful part. I think if you were one of these two people, guys, literally put yourself in this situation for a second, okay? You just made it to the final point of a competition. You are literally one more small victory away from $400,000+, like $456,000, okay? All you have to do is sit on a chair before someone else does. If you win $456,000, you lose, you walk away with nothing, even though he does end up getting like $10,000, I think. I want you guys to imagine that emotional strain. How crazy that is. Oh, I thought they were on. Oh, sorry about that. Thank you. I turned it on. Forgive me. Like, think about that, chat. Literally think about that. We'll go back and replay it while we discuss.
You have been eliminated.
Literally
Open
think
up the
about
coffin.
that.
Thank you for coming out, man.
No problem.
Yeah, I loved your energy. At the start of this video, we had 456 people, and now we're down to these two.
Like, just emotionally dealing with that
this chair right here.
is absolutely crazy.
You guys gotta
Here we go.
keep
Here we go.
Moving the entire time. No stopping and hovering. This will determine which one of you wins 456 grand. Carl, kick the music. Hey, let it play a little bit, Carl. Let's let him soak in it.
It keeps saying Carl with a C.
Where they are on the chair.
Somebody's gonna get $456,000 because you paused the music.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh, this is the intensity. When will he pause it? When's he gonna pause it?
Ah. That's, oh my gosh. Look at that disparity, chat. In one moment, someone goes to absolute elation, feeling extremely ecstatic. And in the exact same moment, someone falls into utter despair. Oh my gosh. It's just you're literally between super happiness and super sorrow. It's, I love it. I'm sorry. It's just, this is the type of stuff that you're just like, dang. Let me check and see if Eric needed something, by the way. All right, he didn't say anything. Okay, good. So Eric got helped by Callian.
Oh my God!
If it makes you feel better, I'm gonna give you $10,000 for coming in second place.
There you go.
No.
I mean, $10,000 better. $10,000 is a lot better than a sharp poke in the eye, right? And way better than nothing. So definitely, that would make me feel a lot better. But still, I would just feel like, oof, just oof, off of that whole thing. Just like, oh. That's like, look how happy he is. He's just so happy. He's like, let's go. And the other guy's like, I'm inside of a coffin being carried away.
79, you just won 400.
Hey, wait, why is the box upside down? Hold on a second. Huh. It's upside down there, too. Hold on.
This is scripted. Good luck. All right, now you ready to go. Say this is scripted.
Look, chat. Oh my gosh.
So fun.
Hop on in the coffin. All right, now you can't say this is scripted.
Oh, the lid is a flush fit lid. That is neat. I never noticed that.
Oh my God.
So I'll point it out when we get there. So see the top there? It's not like the box falls onto that. It's that this upper part is a lid. You just can't see because it's flush. That's cool. Okay, it looked like the box was upside down. I thought it was supposed to be the other way, but okay. Neat. Yeah, this makes more sense because they can put like little handles down there to make it easier to carry versus, see, look, you can see a little gap right there. If you had the box design the other way, there's a higher chance that as they're trying to carry it off, you couldn't have like handles off of it in any way that like looked nice. You feel me? So I see why they did it this way.
Thank you for coming out, man. No problem. Yeah, I loved your energy.
There you go. See, I didn't even notice that. What a neat little detail. So I gotta say again, props to this. He's just so aesthetic.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No. And with that 079, you just won $456,000 and officially won the very first Squid game in real life ever.
Let's go. Oh my goodness.
If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. You have 7 days to win $10,000.
Now, here's something interesting. A fun piece of Mr. Beast trivia for all of you. So Mr. Beast, in his videos, I don't know if this is real money here. I don't think this is real money. I'm talking about the actual physical money. In Mr. Beast videos, when he gives people money, he doesn't actually give them real cash. Okay? Like, I'm talking about, like, physical cash. Like, so when you see him, like, hand loads of money to people, right? He doesn't do it in, like, here's physical $10,000 cash. And the way he describes it is, could you imagine how unsafe that would be to just be like, here you go, here's $10,000 of physical cash. Go walk out in public, right? What they do is they give them prop money, and then later they give them like a check. You feel me? So now it makes total sense. It's just for the show, they obviously hand them like, you know, money like this, right? Like money that's, I don't know if this is prop money or real money, but it makes sense. Do you really want to give someone actual money to walk around with? Like, if you were carrying around $10,000 of cash, somebody would literally like might rob you, right? So he gives them like a check, or like maybe he like deposits, oh, here, like he says it in a podcast he was on. He says they don't give them like real money when they walk out. They give them prop money. And then later they're like, hey, just so you know that money's not real, let's give you an actual check for that same amount, right? Makes total, no, it's not a waste of paper. What are you talking about? I actually totally agree with it, right? You don't want someone to actually leave carrying, thousands of dollars of cash on them. That's not safe for them. And if someone knows that, like if they knew they were filming at a set that had like just all this money laying around, like someone might try and rob it. So it makes total sense, right? To do that. But yeah, they reuse the money. It's not like they just print new fake money. I'm sure they reuse it, right? Or I'm sure they ordered this from a company or whatever. But anyway, just a little fun little tidbit. So they do give people real money, for anyone who's misunderstanding. It's just, this is prop cash, probably. I don't know if this is. Just in some previous videos, they've given people, they give them prop cash just for like when they're on set, which is pretty smart. And it makes total sense. It's safer for both Mr. Beast when they're filming, for the receiver, so they're not walking around with tons of cash. I'm not saying this is something Mr. Beast has talked about. I'm just saying this is a fun piece of trivia. So there you go. Fun piece of little lore and trivia. Makes perfect sense. Like, so this stuff, the money, I don't know if this might actually be real money. It probably isn't, but it's like motion picture film. They actually do that in like movies too. They use money that is what's the word? It says on it, says for motion picture use only. And they do that on purpose because you obviously, if you were filming like a set and you had $1 million of money on set, like someone might actually show up to rob the movie production. So they use fake money for filming. So makes total sense. Literally, it's totally smart. I saw it on a podcast that Mr. Beast was on where he said that. And it's totally smart. It literally is the way to do it. But fun little piece of trivia is really neat. I know. I'm the biggest Mr. Beast fan out there. Let's go.
And obviously, massive shout out to the creator of Squid Game. We took huge inspiration from the show, and
Let's
I genuinely
go.
appreciate you. Goodbye.
No, totally. Literally, none of this video would have even been possible if it wasn't for the creator of Squid Games, who did an absolutely amazing job with their show. This seriously, props to the creator. But anyway, chat, absolutely, that was phenomenal. I loved this whole video. Just, it's so cool to see what like someone like Mr. Beast, a YouTuber, the high production value that went into this whole show is flipping crazy. Like, literally, like the amount of set design, just for everything, the amount of people who were involved. They had a specific YouTuber make the statue of the girl in this scene. They had a bunch of people work on these sets, like even just getting these uniforms, all of this being done in 7 weeks is just crazy. Like, could you imagine just even trying to get all of these uniforms? Like how crazy that is? Like, look, getting all of those printed alone is a huge effort, right? Like getting all of the sets painted, designed, getting the different props made and manufactured, the space it would have taken. Like, this is the size of a warehouse. Think about that, chat. This is crazy. I fucking love it. And getting like the little devices that they can explode or whatever. Absolutely just phenomenal. Here's another little interesting tidbit. When I was first watching these videos, look at this. Notice how it's yellow? I think they did that on purpose. I think in these little exploding die packs, you can probably make them whatever color you want. They probably made it yellow on purpose so it didn't look like blood. You feel me? If they had made it red, it would look like blood, which probably would have made the video look way more gory. So just fun little tidbit there. Anyway, I love it.
Chris?
I just, after seeing like all the videos from people who have been in it, the people who were, you know, who did a lot of the CGI, it's just absolutely insane just how impressive this whole thing is. Whew, props though. Anyway, totally recommend. If you're not subscribed to Mr. Beast, go sub to him. He is phenomenal. All right, there we go. Back, everybody, to what we were doing.